So last night I was on Grindr last night, and I thought, wow, so many people know about U equals U on Grindr. We're doing a really good job, and even someone said to me, "You're one of those U equals U guys," and I was like, "Yeah, come on over." But then I realized this is like a very biased sample. We're at an HIV conference, of course everyone knows here. But the thing is, we really are doing amazing work together. My mantra for the last few years as the campaign became a global movement has been, look what we did. Look what we did. Because it puts me in that place of awe and gratitude and connection to our community. Look what we did. 3 years ago, we issued a consensus statement with the top scientists who study transmission risk to clear up mixed messages and to confirm that U equals U was indeed true, 2016. And we made a video with people living with HIV to demand that all of us, not just privileged men like myself, but all of us have this information. And our idea was to use that statement, the video, and our voices to change the narrative about our bodies. We would recruit, engage influential people and organizations to join us in confirming what we knew was true. So Carrie Foote and I, who's on there, sent the consensus statement to some folks at Durban 2016, the big AIDS conference, and said, could you print this out and give this to really important people? And they were like, no, we don't know where a printer is, we're too busy. And Carrie and I were like, this is gonna be important, this is gonna be really important, please share it. And nobody did. So we were disappointed, but we came right back to truth and science, and miracles started to happen. New York City Department of Health became the first public health body in the world to confirm U equals U. And then right after that, at USCA 2016, NASDAQ, under Murray Penner's leadership, became the first national nonprofit organization in North America to declare U equals U. And so at the same time, we sat down with our federal partners, with the CDC, NIH, and HHS, and we said, we demand an update to the risk assessment about our bodies. And the conversation over the course of that year was intense. At times, there was some yelling, mostly me. There was some swearing, me once, and I apologize. But it was really productive, and we got to a place that really changed the world with the CDC, NIH, HHS, and the other federal health departments releasing their statement about effectively no risk of transmission, and then recently also saying that the grantees and public health departments can use the U equals U language. You can use cannot, do not, no risk, zero risk, undetectable, untransmittable. So it was a really exciting time. We had, over the last 3 years, we had the CDC on board, the WHO, UNAIDS, and now we're at a place where there are over 900 official partner organizations and nearly 100 countries. That's almost half the countries in the world. They serve every key affected population. So I don't want to hear that U equals U is only for one population. It's for everyone with HIV, everyone. They're saying B equals B in Turkey. They're saying S equals S in Zambia. They're saying N equals N in the Netherlands. I equals I in Brazil. H equals H in Russia. And the CDC's equivalent in China has issued their own U equals U campaign. This is nothing about us without us on an unprecedented global scale because of all of you. Amazing. This is, you. It's wait, no. This is people power. This is us. This is all of us. And we're refusing to let anyone make decisions about our bodies ever again. So yes, I struck a match, okay? But it ignited because of the amazing, brilliant, and courageous people. Many are in this room right now. So our steering committee, our U equals U steering committee, our founding task force, and actually anybody here that has shared this message, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or just telling someone in your family, it all matters. Please look at each other. Meet eyes with someone at your table and say, "We did it together." We did it together. And, okay, now I want to talk about my foot. Now I want to talk about this. So, 1,000 pounds of U equals U brochures fell on my foot, which has got to be a metaphor in that. And it broke it and tore the ligaments. And so for about 6 weeks, I was in this really ugly boot and big crutches. And most of the time, I was traveling around. And it was really hard, and it hurt a lot. But my bone has healed, and the ligaments are healing. And that's where I feel like we are with the campaign in the United States. The first 3 years was a lot of fighting, surprisingly within our own communities around this. A lot of anger, a lot of rage. And I think we're now at the place we really can do less fighting and more educating. You know, where we can come together and focus as a first priority, not on prep. Prep is really important, but the first priority is the 400,000 people that are not getting the care that they need, and that every day, they are slowly, most of them slowly dying and progressing towards AIDS because they don't have the care and the treatment and the services that they need. That's where our focus needs to be. And also on prep, but that's first. We have to make sure that they get the care and the treatment and the services that all of us deserve if they choose to get to undetectable. And also, we have to realize that there are hundreds of thousands of people right now in the United States who are suffering because they and others think they're infectious, and they're not. That's an ugly word, and it's an ugly feeling. We have an unprecedented opportunity to lift the stigma that we have been living with and dying from for decades. But we have to work together, and this is why I'm so excited that Murray Penner is now running North America with a primary focus in the United States to bring organizations to focus on how U equals U plays a foundational role in ending the epidemic and to improve the lives of people living with HIV and to forever change what it means to live and to love with HIV around the world. We are family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.